I went in and I freestyled that whole, like, I swear to God, I never fall in love. That whole thing was kind of just like, he literally just pressed record and I was like, I swear to God, I'm not, oh, this hard.
This is how Machine Gun Kelly wrote My Ex's Best Friend. Featuring blackbear, the song hit number 20 on the Billboard Hot 100 chart and is now certified 2 times platinum in the US. Here's what MGK told us about the writing process behind the song.
You know, that song with blackbear, like, it went through so many phases. I mean, that was the one song that I had done a year ago prior to meeting Travis.
Oh, right.
Where it had a different chorus, a completely, actually, dude, it was a whole different tempo. The production was all different. And so we brought it to Travis and I was like, but these lyrics though, they fit so well with like the elements of what Take Us to My Downfall is talking about, where it's just like these are like really niche situations that relate to masses, which is like kind of like having this, you know, weird tension between your girl's friend, you know, and being kind of like, are we having like a little thing? And like, you know, okay, I won't talk about it, but like, I definitely feel, you know, whatever. And that chorus was not the same. And then, you know, I brought it to Travis. He's like, yeah, lyrics are great. All this stuff's great. I hate the chorus. Like, let's, you know, the tempo isn't where we should be at. Let's like, you know, go here with it. And then I went in and I freestyled that whole, like, I swear to God, I never fall in love. That whole thing was kind of just like, he literally just pressed record and I was like, I swear to God, I'm not, oh, this hard.
The track is taken from the album Tickets to My Downfall, which went straight to number 1 in the US last year and saw Machine Gun Kelly work to capture a throwback pop-punk sound.
I got bored with the same stuff, and I think listeners did too. That's why, like, you know, this is kind of a relief because it sounds like a bunch of people in there jamming. Some of these songs on the album, I will say too, are literally jammed at the exact same time. We kind of found that formula with this album where it's like, no, like these kids are going to listen to this type of music, even if they don't know that they like this music.
One of the driving forces behind the record was MGK's regular collaborator, Blink-182's Travis Barker.
Obviously, when we got in the studio 10 years later from us meeting for the first time, we're friends. So we were just like, oh, let's jam some stuff. Let's see what happens. Obviously, I was a huge Blink kid. So and working with Travis, I kind of was like, you know, you want the secret sauce. And that comes from maybe, I don't know if it's like timing of the songs or like, I mean, some of those things that he was doing were so subtle that ended up being like what made a record so big.
Machine Gun Kelly's next record, Born with Horns, is rumored to be released in 2022. That's your Rock Sound News Update. I've been James Wilson Taylor. We'll see you again soon.